Hi guys, putting here with well, actually going to be two games for you in my Tier 10 Russian battleship, the Kremlin. Now, I apologize, I don't know, and I didn't write down what my captain build is, but this is pretty much a standard survivability battleship build, and I am running the special captain that you get from the, uh, the event that's going on now. Now, a lot of this gameplay is actually going to be cut out because it's boring. But the reason I wanted to show you guys this is because whether it's ranked or random, you cannot leave a flank wide open. It's bad. It usually ends up bad for you guys. It's not. It's just bad, and usually things go to crap really, really fast. Now, as we know, most rank games are about patience, but what I'm about to do and get in a position is because they don't check their flanks. They all go one area. Now, I'm pretty much going to travel up this line, come over, cut over, and park behind this island and dare them to come in and take the cap from us. So, once I get the ship over there, once we get going, we will be back. Enemy force sight. All right, now, kind of brought us back here because what's going on is our Daring is pushing the shimmy out. They're playing Ring Around the Rosie, and you know what? I didn't want to load the AG. Just shoot them with the AP and continue on with your life. Now, luckily for me, the shimmy started going back forward, but you know what? 7,000 damage is enough to make the fight for our Daring just that much more easier. Now, yes, I did get spotted coming this way, and as you can see, nobody did anything to come over to try to stop it. But once again, when something interesting happens, we will be back to comms. Now, I'm almost in position as you guys will have seen. I took shots in on the GK, but like most of the reason I wanted to point out this game is look at all of the angles of crossfire that is going in on these guys while sending a heavy force one way and a light force the other way can work. It's usually not a bad idea, for something like that to happen. Now, I really, really want to just delete the Salem and be done with him, but I'm figuring, like, okay, the GK should be dead. Like, he's 220 health. I need to keep pushing forward because, getting there, I'm going to use the island to conceal me. I'm like, I get a pen for no damage and incapacitation. I'm looking at the Montana. Somebody's like, please kill the Salem. I'm like, okay, let me angle up to the Monty. But you know what? While this is going on, that Kurfürst that's on low health is still on low health. And it would be nice if somebody could finally finish him off. As I do a nice round up number of 20k to the Salem. But this is what I'm saying is, I'm sitting in the middle. I have 3 people targeting me. I probably have the gearing. Now we're up to 5. I have this enemy team looking at me for the most part. Shooting me, punishing me. If you angle up properly, you can take a lot of pressure off some of your team. Now, these guys are in a situation to where they need to center cap. As long as I'm here, they cannot get center cap. We've got a Montana that's on the edge of the outer cap. Our GK maybe pushing back in. But I've got a Salem behind me, and I've got this Daring that we've been kind of running up together. And no voice communication except for, somebody going, please kill the Salem. As I get a nice 32,000 damage to the Yamato, and then comes out to Montana. It's like, okay, this isn't good. I'm low health. My heal's on cooldown. Probably gonna get the special captain ability to come up. And it's like, okay, should I shoot the Montana? Should I shoot the Yamato? I'm like, okay, let me try a cheek shot and finish off the Yamato at least. And of course, that fails to happen. But luckily, my gearing teammate is going to come in and save my bacon while I'm just bow reversing against these guys. Going to nuke the Montana. Our Montana comes in as a hero, nukes or finishes off the Yamato. This guy's broadside. I'm going to take the shots, and you see, points are quickly coming up. And this entire game, all of this action happened so quickly, and that's usually what happens in a ranked battle. Especially if you get the lead, the enemy is forced to do stupid things, and if you're in a good position to stop it, you can hold it. Now I'm going to show you these post-battle results here. And then I will show you the second game. Now the second game does have a carrier, but like I said, you gotta hold a flank. You just can't give it to them for free, even if it's DD out there torping, slowing them down, while the other side works to overwhelm the force and get the ship advantage and the health advantage. If there's a little pause in the commentary, it's probably because I didn't want to take time away from the pictures, but now we are going to check out the second game. Alright guys, game number 2, and we are the only battleship on our team, which means one battleship per side. There's also carriers in this game. We are on the island. We are on the map Greece. Now, I've had a lot of success going to A, so that's the direction I'm going to head into. Now, what's going to be nice is you're going to see a little bit of what I've talked about in the previous game about, just even if you send a small force to a flank is a good thing. Des Moines going, Gering's going, and my real thought is run to Moscow, somebody who owns a Des Moines. I'm going to go with the Des Moines. I want to stick with him because I don't want to deal with the Midway. It's nothing against the Moscow player or not, but everybody knows that Des Moines has some AA, at least, maybe not what it used to be, but somebody did call out like one DD and one cruiser, to go to A, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go over in case they need some serious firepower. Now, the Minotaur spotted, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? If I can delete that guy, it's going to help out our CV, because Minotaurs are probably just as feared as Des Moines. Now, as you can see, I did section my AA. I'm sure somebody's going to complain that I'm not staying on top of it, but we don't get any shell hits on the Minotaur. Now, with the Minotaur going to A, I'm going to assume one of the destroyers has to be going with them. There's 3 of them. Like, why would a Minotaur go all the way over here by himself? We know one Gearing's at B, so we know where one's at. So it's either the Grozovoy or Shimmy. Well, the Shimmy just popped up, so we know he's over there. And there is the Grozovoy. All 3 of the enemy DDs are on B. And it's like, why are you pushing Minotaur? I'm a Kremlin. Russian battleships at close range just wreck things. What are you going to do? Go bow on? I will go right through your bow. It doesn't matter. Oh, look. There's a sit. Engine knocked out. Massive damage. With just 2 penetrations. And an overpen. The Des Moines got your broadside. So, life for you is over. Like, it's just... Hell, the Gearing could probably finish him off if he had a shot on him. But Guys, if you're being ranked... If you're in rank, don't be that guy. Don't be that Minotaur. I don't understand what he was doing. Now, as you can see, our Shimmy got a penalty for torpedoing somebody, possibly. And he says, I'm sorry. It's ranked, guys. Everybody's trying to win. At least you should be, no matter what. Even the situation could quickly turn around to, the enemy being up ships, and I let them know, like, hey, good plan, like, you know, trying to make him think through shaming him, like, that was not the best situation for you, Minotaur. Oh, stupid squeaky chair. Now, I'm gonna fall back to C. All we need to do is defend. We don't need to push. So the Des Moines and Gearing don't necessarily have to push, but if they play intelligently, the Gearing can smoke up the Des Moines and let the Des Moines pew things while the Gearing spot stuff, or the CV does, as I do a nice 13,000 damage at range. The Des Moines could also use the islands there. It's their game to succeed or fail. I don't feel like the battleship is needed to defend A, but say the Conqueror does delete the Des Moines, I can always turn around and just defend it. I will win against this Conqueror who is showing no willingness to want to at least take on a Des Moines. And it partly could be because he doesn't know if there's a DD over there. He's by himself. He has no AA protection. Now, maybe if I paid attention a little bit more, I would have saw the Moskva instead of taking a shot in on the running away Conqueror. But I'm going to shoot at this Moskva because you know what? You shoot it till it's dead. If the DD manages to kill it, great, awesome. I don't consider this a wasted shot. Look at all those shots coming in from the Daring, and you know what? To me, this is ranked. It doesn't matter who gets the kill. Just get the kill. Win the game. Give your team the advantage. Some people's are in freaking G. Rally Conqueror, 3 fires. I do believe I'm running fire prevention. Thank God I am not going to let that burn, because the last thing I want is the skill popping up early. I'm in front of a Grozavoy, so you know what? I'm going to have to take chances of hopefully not eating torpedoes. Now, if you notice, both the carriers are doing a fantastic job of trying to stay with their fleet, staying on the side where they are best protected, not just sitting where they freaking spawned in at. Now, our carrier is in no danger because, there's a shimmy in front of a Gearing and a Des Moines. Not going to end well. Now, I'm going to focus on trying to kill the Grozavoy because, you know what, he needs to die is I get that last second shot off as Kaplow. Goodbye, Grozavoy. Now I'm taking a huge risk by turning back in. If this gentleman sent us torpedoes where I was going, I'm probably going to eat a couple. Now the Conqueror at this point needs to make some life-changing decisions. As luckily the Grozavoy's torpedoes go right by me. You just dodge the Gearing torps. He doesn't have torpedoes. Who do you want to be broadside to? Another battleship? Or the Gearing and Des Moines? The Gearing doesn't have torpedoes, and well, guess what? The carrier can just do loop-de-loop, circle. Our carriers done an excellent job of giving out fighters when they are needed. I don't need fighters. I don't believe the Des Moines does, but it did poop fighters over the Conqueror, and I'm not sure exactly why, but you know what? Whatever. As long as he's got fighters for one, I need them. Great. Yes, it's about me. As I secure the kill on the Conqueror. Yes, that was a kill secure, not a steal. Doesn't matter in ranked who gets the kills. Just get the kills. Focus fire. Like, it's so sad that a lot of these things have to be said over and over, and even in chat. Focus fire, work as a team. Don't leave a flank open. Try to support somebody. If you don't like the plan, deal with it. Go be the guy who works the flank then. Be like, okay, fine, I don't like this. I'm going to work the flank. Now, I'm going to eat these torpedoes because, well, there's a midway, and I want to get nice shots in on a broadside midway, but unfortunately, I don't get that Citadel, but you know what? I'll take 8K. I have plenty of health to deal with eating a few of these strikes coming in at me. Now, I'm just going to let this, go whatever in anticipation for this one. Now, I'm not going to let my steering gears sit there and repair. I don't even care about the other torpedo coming in. Of course, now I do in turn to hopefully miss. And armor deck overpowered. Now, I'm still within fighter protection from our carrier, but I'm using my rear gun to get the shimmy because I'm looking at the game like this. Hopefully I can kill the midway, kill the shimmy, and get a crack and unleashed. Hell, if I can do this fast enough, possibly a double strike. Carrier's broadside, I'm kind of aiming a little bit where the hangar would be as I get a nice citadel and high caliber. Now, what I'm about to do is something that has been taught, something that I do preach. Instead of sitting there waiting for this gentleman, he's making his turn. Instead of waiting for the turn, I'm going to wait until he's bow on and take the shot that way. That is a weakness of these carriers. I will eat these torpedoes to get the shot off. And killing this carrier is more important as I just devastate him with a devastating strike. Getting the kill on him is kind of worth eating these torpedoes. Even if he kills me now, whatever. Game over. We won. I'm going to take my last shots in on the shimmy, and sadly, I am not going to get him. So now we are going to check out the post-battle results. Now, I do hope you guys enjoyed this replay. I do hope you enjoyed both the replays. We do appreciate all the support you guys do give us. We do love the replays you send us. The email for that is in the description down below. And remember, when you're doing rank, don't leave a flank open. Please remember to compliment good teamwork, good team play. We are quick to report, slow to compliment, especially in ranked. Please hit that like and subscribe button, and have yourselves one heck of a great day.